Dude, why is there only one person here watching me right now? It's kind of getting annoying. Oh, now I jumped up to 2. Like, this has got to stop. No, I'm not a loser. I get actually triple-digit viewers in here. There's just a bunch of cancel culture bullshit on my name, as usual. Gaslighting and smear campaigning. But anyways, block ban deleted. You're the loser. You sit around all day, every day, waiting for me to go live. Trying to act like I'm the loser. Like, hello? You might want to look in the mirror there, bud. Hi. Anos Yuda Ne Uda. What? Alright. Oh, stick it in my ankle. Oh. Man, it's like 10:30 over here. 10:22. Oh. The name's a mouthful. Yeah, I just try to pronounce it right, though. You know what I mean? I don't want people mispronouncing my name. Do-do-do. Oh. Under a bridge? I never slept under a bridge. What? I sleep out in the woods. You got me fucked up. I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes, ironically enough. I'm slowly failing. Like, I'm smoking cigars, yes, but, like, I'm not smoking, like, try not to get a pack of cigarettes and smoke 20 cigarettes a day, you know what I mean? let alone 40. But I can usually get 2 packs of $6.81, so. But I'm trying to quit smoking. Beer ain't a problem. I can quit that whenever I want. Like, that's not a problem for me. Yep. I got vapes too. Hold my breath. I'm not holding my breath. Yeah. Like, I really want to get a cigarette too. That's the sad part. Like, I got money to get a pack too. Yeah, you are useless. Anyways, block man deleted. Fart in your face. I fart in your general direction. You nincompoop. We are the Knights of Camelot, and we have come seeking the Holy Grail. We are the knights that say, nee, 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 nee. Oh no, it's just a wee rabbit. Use the holy grenade. My God! He got the bunny flying around decapitating people. Am I from the USA? Hell yeah, man. Born and raised North Carolina my whole life. What's up? This is true, but I don't know. Just taking a puff of a vape versus smoking a whole cigarette's a different story. You know what I mean? You can kind of leave that up for debate. You know, it's a little bit different hitting a vape a couple times a day versus smoking 40 cigarettes or 20, let alone a cigar. How it looks on TV? Shitty. Everyone losing their mind over here. They're going crazy. I smoke to you. What? You're getting fudged due to the fuel shortage. Where are you from? That's because people are too lazy to reroute that shit. I think they need to open the strait. No, I'd put that shit on a train and send it to like the other side of the Middle East, to the Red Sea. And then put it on a boat. Fuck it. It'll open up eventually. Yeah, you're okay. Well, yeah, you're Pakistani. That's a little bit different. What the fuck? What country you in? Jesus, there's gonna be people dying everywhere from EMSs not being able to get there. This is bad. Trump's a fucking moron. How have I been? Hanging in there. Taking it day by day. No, I know they're using it as an excuse. They're using it to cover up the Jeffrey Epstein files. Bro, at what point were you violating the sanctions of goddamn and getting oil from Iran? Or like, at what point did you not think, like, maybe I should run this through the Red Sea just in case Iran wants to shut this down? And just go all the way the fuck around. Bro. Dog, call up Mexico or Venezuela. I'm not begging. Shut the fuck up. Your name's BJ. Like, you're fucking childish. Just shut up. Like, just go get a job at McDonald's. Leave me alone. And trying to get accountability for them and getting them all released. That one, and then over here trying to get accountability for my special forces unit that was murdered before they got al-Baghdadi. Other than that, pretty much at an impasse. What? No, the person I was telling to shut up, I blocked, been deleted. They claimed I was begging because I have donation information up there. So that way if someone wants to ask me, they don't have to type it out. And then they can just boop right there. Problem solved. You know, when there's 500 people and you're trying to spell that shit out in the chat for somebody, it's a little difficult. And even if somebody types it out, no, there's 500 people in here talking and poof, it's gone. So, no, boom, it's right there. They're just mad they can't third-party stream with their donation information up on the screen. That's all the fuck it is. They already try to parrot me and steal everything they can from me to begin with. I got you. I'm probably wearing pink panties. No, I got boxers on, bud. If I was wearing pink panties, they'd be your wives. I'll be honest with you, or your girlfriends. Cause she's cheating on you. For the most part, pretty day. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, how much oil are you really getting through OPEC? To a point where, like, if the Strait of Hormuz getting shut down, you got that much of an issue. That's just a logistical problem that you'd never, analyze in any way, shape, or form. Long story short, I appreciate that. Take all the subscribers I can get and all the ad revenue I can get so I can get the fuck out of homelessness. But yeah, another day above ground. Good day. Able to tackle, hit the ground running and tackle the trials and tribulations of the day. Foot on neck. Oh, my foot's on everyone's neck. Oh, it's a cigar cutter. That's not too bad. It's about the same here. I think it's a little bit lower. Yeah, but at that point, even if you start shipping Pakistani oil through Iran, you know, they'll think it's Iranian oil and then they'll attack it. Or you'll be like making a deal with the Iranians and like, you know what I mean? It'll turn into some jacked up conspiracy. How that they like to twist shit. It's like them with that bridge strike. Oh, they've like disconnected Karaj and Tehran. No, there's like 4 different other fucking highways they can use to get to Tehran. Is that maybe like a 30-minute or hour extra long, like detour? Yeah, but nonetheless, it's still connected. Like they didn't do anything. The bridge wasn't even finished that they destroyed. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And like when Iranians eventually, when there is peace and they go to fix that, and that bridge collapses with the construction crew there, no, they're gonna be like, goddamn Trump. You know what I mean? Anything else that happens, albeit there's a ceasefire and everything else, no, like when people die from like the aftermath of war and the structural failure of shit, it'll be goddamn Trump. Lord willing, I'll have a great day. I'm doing all right today. Just still annoyed that I don't got all my viewers back in here and I got some weird, like, throttled algorithm again. That's why Trump's gotta go out of office. Because once Trump goes out of office, the internet regulation can kind of go back to normal. And it ain't gonna be like a selectivism where you got like people like Hassan actively doxing people and all this other bullshit on the internet. No, you third party streaming? No, you're blocked, banned, deleted. That's against term of service. Can't be doing that shit. That's illegal. Illegal! No, we got 9 Oops, 8. Whoops. Give me the microphone. $8. Diesel was up to 10 and it was about to up to 5 for regular when the Ukraine-Russian war was going on. But here's the thing, Russia imported 21% of their gas from us. We cut that off, so we had surplus. So really, in reality, the gas should have been like $1 a gallon and maybe like $2 for like diesel. In reality, that's what happens when the rich are in control. And people are oblivious to it. You know, they'll take a shit and tell you it doesn't stink, and you'll take them at face value. Be like, oh, this shit don't stink. You damn well know it stinks. That's not how it works. Well, hi, RC. You like to eat dirt, okay? I guess. I'd have been hot as shit out here. I'd be boiling. Dirt is delicious. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna block ban delete you. Try to give you a chance, but you wanted to be a troll there, bud. Block ban deleted. Bye bye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Oh, I'm about to go get a pack of cigarettes, bro. God, give me the serenity and strength I need to quit cigarettes. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm about to just hit my cigar again so it goes away. But even then, the cigar is not like a cigarette. It don't burn like a cigarette. Ugh, or taste like one. My mouth moves like that when I talk because I'm talking. Yeah, it's a cigar cutter. Other than that, my bottom lip, that's just how I say my S's. I don't form the, like, U shape with my tongue behind, like, my two front teeth. With, like, my S. I got, like, a really flat tongue when I say my S's, and it makes my whole, like, bottom part of my mouth go that way. Sup from America. You're 32, cool. I'm 32. And I'll soon be 33. Yay! Well, 6 months from now. You're 38. 10 years old was the last woman I was ever with. Like 9 years ago. Yeah, no, see, here's the thing. I couldn't join the military if I wanted to, first off. Second, I'm not joining to die for pedophiles. And then third, we had peace with Iran. That's all cover up to cover up the Jeffrey Epstein files. Pass. Pass! Plus, I wouldn't touch Iran with a 10-foot pole. Homie, you better hope they directly attacked me in America. But no, you decided to go kill them at the negotiation table. Thanks a lot. Oh, let's meet for peace. Okay. Meet for peace. Bam! Pull out a pistol and shot him practically. Yep, we're fucked. We're fucked. I'm mad, I am, yes, because people are dying for pedophiles. This was avoidable. We had a peace deal. And then again, and is go draw in the dirt. Let's go draw in the dirt. Hold up. Let's go draw in the dirt. They apparently don't know what Iran is. I don't know who that is. Your block band deleted. But look, let's say that this is Iran, okay? Here you go. You got a mountain range here. Got a mountain range here. You got another mountain range here. And then you got a mountain range directly here. And then guess what? You got a mountain range here. And then guess what? Here. And then another mountain range like that. And then the only way through these mountains are these key little choke points right here between you and these mountains. Nope, you gotta take all your armor through this chokehold, that chokehold. Even when you get through this chokehold, you're back in another chokehold down the valley. Oh, and then guess what? You gotta go up around here and then enter this chokehold, and you got all these mountains here. And then guess what? Behind those mountains, you got more mountains, bro. And then guess what? Another chokehold funnel. That's Iran for you. Don't believe me? Go look at Google Maps. No, my name is Matthew Neville Golding. Your block band deleted. Anyways. Old people, I am getting old. And trust me, homie, it's like that from the minute you step on the beach and you get into Iran. Nope, you're running right to a mountain. Then you gotta move all that armor through all those little key choke points of said mountain. Again, my name is Matthew Neville Golding. No, they ain't exposed to my real name. My real name's literally my YouTube channel handle. And then the title of the video. What's that got to do with the price of diesel? Well, homeboy, unless you're going to take the island of Questia and then take the island and allow them to hit you from the land on an island, you kind of got to go invade to the other side as well, Captain Dipshit. So that way you actually have a beachfront. Yes, they're being weird. They're just trying to cancel culture, smear campaign, and gaslight me. That's it. I spread dirt on my name. Need to go to the bathroom? Okay. You got to realize that's Iran, too, by the way, not Afghanistan versus ISIS and flip-flops, robes, and AKs. Now, they still got RPGs, drones, tanks, jets, ballistic missiles. What's up, Doomsday? God, I'm about to cave and get a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, because they usually don't put the notification out. If you're subscribed, you may or may not see it. Do I like vaping? If it's like the THC vaping, yeah. No, I'm trying to quit, albeit I'm smoking a cigar. If I legitimately get a pack of cigarettes, it'll probably be gone before tomorrow. I'll be honest with you. Because they were under the delusion they could regime change Iran. Like, homie, even if you struck while the iron was hot and they were protesting, no, you would still enrage the protesters to side with their regime you're trying to change. Again, you met their leader for peace. Met him for peace. And blew them up. You can't do that at the negotiation table. That's a war crime. All negotiations must be faithfully and truly honored to the chief. There's no, oh, I'm going to clandestinely shoot you at this peace meeting. Like, no, that's a war crime. In Sudan? They still got an issue in Sudan? Damn. They still in that civil war? I ain't heard about that in a while. I figured they'd come by ceasefire by now. I mean, fuck, that's been going on for almost like a few months now. Like damn near half a year, if not longer. What's up? Damn. It's hard to believe they're still fighting. Like, I know, I have not seen anything in the news about it in a while. I mean, I've heard of that situation, but no. Shit. Possibly. If y'all keep doing what you're doing, yeah, he'll definitely get a third term. I mean, I can't even get the people to get the trucks, boats, planes, trains, and farmers to protest for the full release and accountability of the Jeffrey Epstein files. So if they're not willing to do that, they're not willing to really go against him, like running for a third term. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, bullshit. Bullshit. We're not gonna endure the loss. I'm pretty sure the victims have got a different story of Trump and him on that island. Supposed to have pulled his troops out, huh? Yeah, they weren't legally allowed to rape little children either, but look what you're doing. Jack shit to get accountability for it. That wasn't a blunt, bro. That was a cigar. That's exactly what I'm saying, Harris. That's my point. You're on the ACC exit working? Cool. You're not too far from me. No, I ain't MAGA. I'm not Trump. Do I want to make America great again? Yes, but I'm not a Trump supporter in any way, shape, or form. That's just a terrible play on words. It sounds bad and makes you look bad. Oh, you don't want to make America great again. No, I do. I just don't like Trump. Trump's got to go if you want to make America great again. Yes, I have a phone. I have a data plan too. 5Gs. Yeah. I could get a pack. Again, I could get a pack of cigarettes, but I'm trying to quit smoking. Because if I go get a pack, I'll smoke 20 in the day today. So. Yeah, wait until I'm president. I'll be the best president in the world. Trust me, I won't take it to war with Iran. I would have had peace and a nuclear deal and had like a renewed JCPOA. Yes, Fagan, it is. It's in the, I got the the Cash App and PayPal and like the poll. So that way I don't have to like try to spell it out to you and it's getting pushed out of the way and all that shit. Nah, it's getting hot out here these days. Need a heat for inside. I got layers. Right now I can take this off. It's really not warm and cold enough for this hoodie. But I got a hoodie, I got another jacket and another jacket. I got like 3 layers of jackets, and then I got 2 layers of sweatpants, but I only got 1 layer on these days. Should lay around naked? Yeah, if it was actually like cold enough, I would. So I don't have to worry about bugs crawling all over me. Sanford, I got you. Well, I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina, so. Yes, I have a daughter. I didn't know I had one, though. And I say kidnapped with quotes around it, because her mother never told me I got her pregnant. But yeah, fortunately and unfortunately I do. Fortunately I do in the essence of like not many people get to be fruitful and multiply, but unfortunately in the essence I've been gone this long, you know what I mean? And there's no amount of money that's gonna fix that, so. That's where I sit at it with it. But I guess on the bright side, I'm becoming, well, not becoming, I am a monetized YouTuber and everything, so I'll have a shit ton of money and like fame and stuff, so. But again, that doesn't make up for lost time, I'll be honest with you. I'll go ahead and tell you now. That's why I put quotes around kidnapped. I got her mother pregnant, her mother never told me I got her pregnant. And just ran off with her. Long story short. No, it's a cigar cutter. Bro, I'm fine. I got faith in Jesus Christ. I hope you understand I'm a prophet out here, dog. Trust me, I ain't praying for a house and all this other shit. I know, I'm politically independent. Anyways, you're blocked man deleted. You have a son? I got you. How old is she? She's like going on 10. Am I saved? Yes, I'm saved. How do I know she existed? I was gonna block, ban, delete some people, like quite literally out of real life. And before I actually went down that path, it was one of those reminders of, are you sure about this? Because she will inherit if you, like, you know, you want to fuck around and find out. Like, trust me, this one's going to inherit this problem too. Plus, like, when I pushed on it, like, how I saw her, it ran. It dipped. Like, beating around the bush on where I saw her at and everything else. No, it dipped. It ran. I literally said that. I was like, that's my daughter. And then, like, no, they took the video down, deleted it everywhere on the internet. And ran. Whoosh, gone. It don't even exist anymore. Am I from North Carolina? No, I'm from here and live here. I've been here my whole life, Harris. No, I get that, Knight. I get that. What was this? Next time, don't try to kill the president. What the fuck are they even babbling on about? No one tried to kill the president. That's stupid. Sorry, there's someone commented on like another comment with the Iran thing. Like, they're dumb. Well, whenever I made that allegation that Iran may or may not be trying to assassinate the president, and then BB's on fucking TV going, Iran tried to assassinate Trump, like, so he could justify his fucking war boner to go into Iran, like, bro, how dumb do you think I am? I mean, at least Zelensky took it on the chin all the fucking time. He snapped that one time, it kind of made me laugh when he was in the White House. How much more talking are we gonna do? Like, I get what I need. I hate to laugh at that one, but he wasn't wrong on that one. Like, how much longer? I hate to fucking laugh. I've been waiting for it because, dude, every time he comes to the U.S. or EU, no, maybe, no. And then finally, probably after the 500th, no. Like, how much more talking are we gonna do? Kurt Cobain didn't off himself. He might have, bro. You're from Durham, you're like 45 minutes away from me-ish. Maybe 30, depending on how fast you go. I hate to laugh. Because other than that, he really would not be over there fabricating shit a little too much. You know, like, it wouldn't be something regurgitated that I'd say. I'll be honest with you. Hey, what? It's just a safe assumption Iran may or may not be trying to kill the president. I don't know. This was before all this was going down. Now, actively, probably so. And that's a fair assumption. Doesn't make it a fact. You gotta actually get the intelligence for that one first. Because here's the question: why would they kill Kurt Cobain? I'll be honest with you. Courtney had him killed? Bro, who was Courtney? I was his girlfriend or something? Ugh. Morning. Oh, I think I lied earlier. I don't think it's been 48 hours yet. Almost 48 hours since I've had a beer. Definitely been 24, that's for sure. It's almost been 48. I want to say I had a few yesterday morning just for like my tooth. But like I haven't had any since, like, I'm done drinking. Look, I hate that shit. I don't need this shit. Morning, sorry. Oh, morning. Ugh. I don't know about that part. I'd hope so. Her mother would tell me about me. Albeit, you know, I live the way I live. I have a pretty badass life, so. You know, I can tell, you know, like, at the end of the day, I could look at my daughter and be like, hey, I don't care if it's Category 5 hurricane coming. We'll be fine. You'll be dry. You'll live. Don't matter if it's -30, no fire, he'll live. Heat wave 110 with extra layers, you'll live. I know how to survive out here. Like, I could literally train people for the military. I'm not talking about somebody who's already been through basic and knows how to survive outside now. But like, you know, that greenhorn? No. Like, boss, there's a hurricane coming. And you can't move. Sit there, bitch. Me talking to the trainee, not my daughter. Baby. Dara, she ain't my baby. What is this, Austin Powers? Yeah, baby. What is this? Alright, you getting block ban deleted. Well, monetized YouTuber. And I didn't start streaming until a year ago, and then in that last year, well, it's been a little bit over a year now, but I've been being actively canceled for over a year. Smear campaign, gaslighted, cancel culture. I just beat the fuck out of homelessness. Nah, y'all just still looking for that excuse of, who are you? You're some homeless dude out in the woods. Who are you? Fucking loser. Nah, the minute I get a house and car and everything, and I'm a monetized YouTuber, oh, there's more truth in what he says. Albeit homeless or not, I ain't been wrong yet. You're gonna leave now? All right, Doomsday. Have a good one. Who are you? Hup, hup, hup. Whee! All right. No chicken nugget birds. Sad face. Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That's what cracks me up though. I have like losers like that come on my channel though. Well, I did something in 6 months. It's like, honey, 6 months ago, I could have been out of homelessness a long time ago. Hell, even 6 months prior to that, damn near. Before y'all got fucking butt hurt. It's like, cancel! I'll be damned if this dude's rich. Went all demonic. Like Mr. B is sitting on his ass throughout his entire childhood on YouTube counting. Here's money. Tim the Tap Man sitting on his ass playing video games. Here's money. Fucking penguins sitting on his ass. Here's money. Search ads. Oh no, here you go, take money. Took 2G. Oh no, money, bro. I come over here actually doing something for America. Fuck you! Like, oh my God. People are so mean. What's that song? Why you gotta be so mean? Ay, ay, ay. La la la. La la la. There's 21 people in here, just no one's talking. Hello? Hello? Why is no one talking into the live? Excuse me. Ugh. Ugh. And pork. Fucking pizza. Hey man. Doom scrolling. Just happened to come across your stream. Oh yeah, I'm working on it, slowly but surely. Again, these are the rewards for reporting a Special Forces unit being murdered 7 years ago. This is what you're rewarded. You want accountability for the Jeffrey Epstein files and the full release? This is the reward. These rich fucks ain't gonna like give me a silver platter. Ghost. So life goes. Another day, another penny, bro. Another day in the sup, brother. Tonight, we're getting fucked up. We gotta protect people. Oh, damn. The Lord stinks. Whew. No, I know that's what they do. Trust me, I already see them trying to do that on YouTube. Mind you, you all know I am in Alamance County, North Carolina. I've lived here my entire life. But there will be some days I get up and I am confused for that pedophile out in Rhode Island. And homie, I'll have like 500 people in here when I go back live, because like somebody will spread lies on my name. Well, I'll go live, I'll have like 500 people in here. The minute they find out I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina, and lived here my entire life, it'll drop back down to like 9 people. Trust me. No, they reward pedophilia on YouTube as well. Allegedly, yeah, somebody had to eject over the southwestern part of Iran. And I know they're having one hell of a day. I mean, that's sarcastically. You can't exactly skyhook them out either. How much I make lately? Not a lot, I'll be honest with you. I haven't been making a lot in like the last 6 months. Like, they're literally terrorizing me by the federal like definition of like terrorism, and like really cancel culturing me, smear campaigning, and gaslighting my name so I don't get money. So like they're trying to pretty much starve me so I go get a job somewhere, because they don't want this to be my job. They want to just parrot me. So they would rather terrorize me by the FBI definition of terrorism to seek their political change they want me to live for, like them. Instead of me being a human being, having a right to life, liberty, and property, and being left the fuck alone, No, they're trying to terrorize me into what they expect how I should be. You know, fuck me being a human being. They think I'm like an AI robot they can control or some shit. And then what's up? Okay, hold on, let me see. Oh no, your block being deleted. Yeah, fuck off. I don't care. I got work right here. Yes, no, it's not imagining. They are. You got to realize, I have a polarizing political opinion. These people like to parrot off of me. They'll watch my live stream or something and try to go on live television and use what I say. Or like add a little twist or like change the narrative a little bit. And then when people tune in, they like to do the cancel culture average route. Especially when I was banned on TikTok for 2 weeks. There'd be a lot of people like, aren't you homeless and blah, 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 blah. Well, you don't have a home. You shouldn't be, you can't talk on this. Like, no. And at the end of the day, I could have had a home 6 months ago, 8 months ago, but the people with that same attitude are the same reason why I'm like demonetized so hard and don't have a home right now. Or I'd be the fuck out of homelessness. I'd have a house and I'd have a car. And then they couldn't go, oh, you're some homeless dude. You know what I mean? It would be, oh shit, you're a monetized YouTuber that was homeless, now out of homelessness. You know what I mean? And what you've been saying is becoming true. Regardless if I have a house or not, what I say comes true. I wish I was dating Sid the Sinister. She ain't my girlfriend. No, that's hilarious. Bro, I'd be in Ohio, not in North Carolina. That's a big ask for her to move all the way to North Carolina with her kid. Albeit she may or may not have her Pokemon license, but you know what I mean? That would be a big ask, bro. I had to have done something right. That'd have been a big ask. Other than that, I'd be on an Amtrak in like a bus right now to Ohio. I wish. Man, I could still help sell her Pokemon cards on my stream. Help get her money. Like, bro, I got 50 comments here, 75 cents each. Someone in her chat mentioned it. Yeah, I bet. No, they're just trying to piss her off and keep her like divided with me. Again, ever since I ever tuned into her channel, like maybe like 4 months ago, maybe a little bit longer, maybe like 8. So I want to say I saw her like the first time I was like one of the second or third times I was banned. This was like October, and she was driving to the store, and the stream was muted, and she over there unmutes the stream while driving and goes, "Hey, Matt." Dude, I'm telling you, she might as well took her entire chat, bent them over a desk, and shoved like a 14-inch dildo up their ass without KY. Ever since then, her chat's hated me. And the fact she put me on no ban orders as well, no, ever since then, her chat despises me. They'll just purposely ban me and everything else. And say like I stalk her channel and all this shit. No, it's just YouTube trying to start a beef with me and another YouTuber. They've tried to do it with me. Jose tried to get me and Jose Saunders beefing with each other. They've tried to do it with like this other guy that's over out in the UK. Like, I literally like tuned in while I was live and was watching him, and it's like, nah, I could hear him in the chat responding to the chat. He's like, Matthew Golding, who's that? Like, I don't know who that is. But they're trying to start beef with me and this guy, and then now they're trying to start beef with me and Sid the Sinister. Free Persia? There's no freeing Persia. Persia got to free itself. There's no amount of us intervening going to free Persia. Sorry, bud. And then your name's literally me so horny. I'm gonna block ban delete you. It's just inappropriate. Oh yeah, they always trying to start beefs with me and like other people on the internet. And people tune in and be like, oh, it's some homeless guy. I gotta understand the cancel culture smear campaign is so bad that my own family's like trying to cancel me. Yeah, YouTube can be sick for sure. Like, no, they use my dead veteran dad's picture to spam the hard R in my YouTube chat. Their name is Me So Horny. Yeah, they got blocked and deleted. Lost weight. Bro, I've always looked like this. I just shaved, that's it. What do I do all day? Politics, what I do all day. What do you do all day besides sit on your ass and try to make fun of me and cancel me? Do I eat cars? I mean, I can eat a car if I want to. I could go Grimlock in this bitch, I just choose not to. No, that's not the issue. It's just an inappropriate username. I'll block ban delete you. What do you mean when I do politics? Right now I'm trying to push the Jeffrey Epstein files, full release and accountability on them. Right now I've hit a wall with you dumbasses. Because you won't convince, I can't even, like, 17,000 subscribers, nearly 300,000 people coming back to view me. And 3 million clicks in a year. Besides what I post on TikTok. Like, no, you can't even convince the boats, trucks, planes, farmers, and truckers to go on protests and demand accountability for the Jeffrey Epstein files. Homie, you'll have full accountability within a week. And people actually going to prison. Homie, you could damn near get Trump impeached that way. I'll be the fuck honest with you. America cannot afford to bleed trillions of dollars in a week. Let alone a month. And after that month, if no, we still don't get accountability, no, it should be clear to every American it's time to go pick up your Second Amendment right and overthrow the tyrannical government. No, it's not nonsense. Anyways, you're getting blocked, banned, deleted. I mean, bro, the FBI can't even acknowledge the special forces unit that was murdered before they got out of Baghdadi, dog. And I've been reporting that for over 7 years. Like, homie, you are at a very dangerous time in the United States of America. To a point to where, yes, I may actually have to start eating cars. Because it's about to go that bad. I'm hanging in there, Jim, but it's getting bad. It is getting bad. But stuff like that. What do you mean what happened? Oh, society's slipping. Their white knight facade is fading. It's almost like Nocturne's voice clips a little bit. The light is fading. Like, no, there's a lot of people going, well, Trump and all these elites did it, and they still ain't going to jail for it. Time to rape little kids time. That's what they're doing. Their white knight facade is fading, bro. Other than that, they'd be out here with the trucks, planes, boats, trains. I already said trains twice. Truckers and farmers protesting for the full release of the Jeffrey Epstein files and accountability. No, they're waning. Yeah, this is kind of like almost biblical a little bit as well. Like, no, yeah, that starts to become normal. Sorry, bud. And I'm going to be honest with you. That sky's not red because of some sand. Because Brazil's never been red. And that happens to Brazil about every year. Just so you know. No, your sky's red for a reason because you're running out of time. Okay, anyways. Black man deleted. So, because everyone damn well knows why we're at war with Iran. And it's not because they've been saying death to America for 40-something years. I mean, North Korea's been threatening to shoot us with nukes for the last 50. So, and they have an ICBM. And I hope you understand a hypersonic's a lot more complicated to make than a fucking ICBM. Like the homie, damn near as high as the rocket goes and flies that height and like up and down and fluctuating. No, just picture it on a fucking regular ballistic missile path intercontinentally. Instead of going hypersonic. Like, no, they can make an ICBM if they really want to. That's not a problem. Just by through the complexities of hypersonic technology and everything else, you might as well have an ICBM. Albeit, usually the hypersonic doesn't fly as far. Ish. Especially unless you have a hypersonic ICBM at that point. It's a little bit different. Because you got to realize America's huge. Besides it being like 6,000 miles across the Pacific, Indo-Pacific. Just from like China to like America. That's like 6,000 miles. Let alone like Japan and all that. Yes, I'm on the streets. I'm on the streets of North Carolina, brother. Been out here for 1,296 days. And then like 6 months ago, I could have been the fuck out of homelessness if I wasn't getting demonetized, cancel culture, and smear campaign so hard. But when you make your entire military and government look absolutely incompetent as some homeless dude, again, not many people are going to want to reward you. I make America look like the entire circus, not just a clown. It's like Hot Fuzz. You're doing too good. You're making us look bad. Fuck you. He's got Pete Exgrath over there wanting to let people like carry their own personal firearms on base, and hopefully you got my point in that message. Like, no. Weapons are a well-regulated, like logistically regulated for a reason. So I know what gun's out, I know how much bullets you've fired, etc. Not everyone's got a gun, and I don't know who the fuck's shooting. And then, oh shit, we got outside invaders coming in, and my own people on the inside got guns, and they're helping the outside invaders. Or they just want to go on a rogue shooting spree. No, they all got guns now, and they can. Versus the armory being on lockdown. You can't go get a gun right now. No, there's very select few people on the base who have a gun. So that way they know who's who. If everyone's got a gun and there was a mass shooter on base, you don't know who's who. Like, I get it. I get the right to have to be able to defend yourself, and constitutionally, you know, you should be able to bear arms. But, like, logistically and realistically looking at that, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know base shootings are rare and shit, but, like, at the same time, you're just, like, inviting disaster. Like, that's like having, like, private civilian contractors on your military base versus, like, training people in the military how to do that themselves. Like, no, I need this hangar built, and y'all are here for 6 months doing jack shit anyways, but training and, like, paperwork and shit. No, you're gonna learn how to build this today. You're gonna learn how to build it. You live here, so you know how to fix it, and we don't want to call anybody. And, like, dude, you could give him, like, incentives with, like, a pay raise, like $2-3 extra or something. I don't know. Like, no, bro, you're over here being Jesus at this point. No, you can build a house. Now you know how to do the fucking ventilation, electrical, water, plumbing. No, even, like, basic architecture and building. There you go. Boom. Don't say I didn't train you for the outside world when you get out of here. Not only did I train you how to kill people, I taught you how to build shit, too. I don't need to go hire Jimmy the Jackass who's going to relay all this information to Iran or some foreign country that wants to attack our bases. With, like, the private contractors and shit they hire. Because you gotta justify shooting somebody. Albeit, yes, they had a gun and they were shooting other people. You shot them, you killed them. Guess what? There's an investigation to make sure you legally killed somebody. And you really weren't, like, trying to frame somebody else. You know, there becomes an investigation into it. And everyone's got a gun, you know, it starts to become an issue. Again, I'm not gonna argue basic self-defense in any way, shape, or form, but when you start going down the rabbit hole of a situation, what if it's a group of people not now? Civil War history? No, this is me talking about Pete Hegseth trying to allow soldiers to carry their Second Amendment right on base, even if it's a weapon not standard to the U.S. military. On base, which would be a mistake, is what I was getting at. Anthony, this country's a war. They're more worried about GTA 6. They've eaten too much turducken, so to speak, like from Supernatural. They got too much goy slop in them. They're zombies, dog. Like, no matter how much they come into this stream, hear me be right and factual, and other people support me until I got, like, 400 million subscribers, and, like, I'm in the fucking algorithm 24/7, and I'm not homeless anymore, is when they'll actually start listening. They're too retarded. Like, they don't get it yet. No matter how much you watch on the news, me be right. They're, like, no. These people would rather watch an F5 tornado kill them and their entire family than go down to the tornado shelter. If I were to report it on the news. If I were to be like, oh God, there's an F5 tornado out here in Alamance County, North Carolina, people are going to walk outside into it to die on purpose. Nope, they'll be like, Matt told me, fuck you, I ain't doing what you said, I want to die. Out they go. They would really, literally rather die. Small, rational group majority, no, would go die. They would just be like, those people are idiots. And it's like, that's what I've had to deal with my entire life. Those people. Trump's gonna run for a third term and y'all ain't gonna do shit. I'll be honest with you. That's where the direction America's headed these days, bro. They've gotten lazy and complacent, bro. Because, like, that's the reason why nothing's being done about my special forces unit being murdered before they got out of Baghdadi. Like, no, I'm the one reporting it. If it was Sean Ryan or Mr. Beast or whoever the fuck else, if they would have caught it the minute that footage came out, no, something would have got done about it. And then the reason I said it, no, nothing's gonna get done. It was just like the plan to get the full accountability of the Jeffrey Epstein files with getting the boats, trucks, planes, trains, and farmers to protest. And make America's economy bleed trillions, and so you could get the full release and accountability for it. No one wants to do that because I came up with it. It's my idea. They didn't come up with it. You know, I would probably have to wait an extra 6 more months before someone actually thought of that. I don't have 6 more months to wait around. By the end of that 6-month mark, no, you're going to have, like, Diddy parties at in your neighborhood. Like, your time's running out, bro. But again, that sky's going red for more than one reason, dog. I feel like it's like April Fool's bullshit a little bit, but just because when you look what happens when Brazil gets a Sahara Desert storm from over the Atlantic, no, it never goes red. It's just like a regular sandstorm. At a certain point, when it's going red, that's something else. Diddy got a light sentence? Well, that's another reason why they don't want to release the full Jeffrey Epstein files. He's implicated there. And he was just acquitted, which leads to more evidence leading to a retrial, which can really lead to his conviction. So not only is the government should be showing incompetence by trafficking children, it's also showing incompetence through the Department of Justice. That you acquitted a man clearly guilty of these crimes. And to be honest with you, if pedophilia was frowned upon so much, like, bro, it don't matter if you're in protective custody. Like, no, you're going to get shanked today. And die. No, it don't matter if you're in protective custody. At some point, they will get you. That's just acceptance of, like, pedophilia. That's it. You're heading to a very dark world. I'll be honest with you. Like, homie, I don't think I'm going to be on this planet much longer. I don't think I'm dying to the nuclear apocalypse. Like, homie, I think one of these days I'm going to go to bed and I don't wake up because it got that bad. And I don't need to be here anymore. I know a lot, I don't claim to know everything. They should be on Alcatraz. really on death row for lethal injection, but that's just me. Yeah, Jesus Christ leads me in the right direction and tells me what the fuck's gonna happen. I'll be honest with you. And it's not pretty. It's looking really bad. Really bad. Like real bad. Real bad. Yeah, what the fuck? There we go. Like I said, I still got my hair. I just had it back in a ponytail. Can't cut my Jesus hair. Knowledgeable, and it's just common sense too at the same time. Because this dumbass delusion of regime change in Iran is like trying to regime change America by killing all these Americans. Yep, we're gonna get regime change. Yeah, you're not gonna piss off every United States of American citizen. Oh, that's cold. Nah. Move that tires. Nah. Morning, birdies. Ah. Yes, bro, to what? Oh. Huh? Oh, God, no, excuse me. Got more hair than you? Yeah, I got more hair than a lot of people. What did you say? What? Y'all are like a little bit behind about the prison thing. Because, homie, if somebody did what we have done to Venezuela and Iran, trust me, whether you hate or love Trump, you'd be upset about it. And you're not going to regime change America at that point. No, you would have just radicalized them into bombing your shit some more type shit. You know what I mean? And why did I say that? Because they're not dead. Like, bro, they're trying to make pedophilia acceptable. Even when Biden was in office, like, no, they were making, like, pedophilic crimes more lenient. Like, sometimes, like, some state, I want to say they almost labeled it damn near a misdemeanor. And then Diddy's still alive. Yes. You got to realize when the Jeffrey Epstein files initially came out, and they released them a little bit, like the flight logs and shit, dude, after 2 weeks, people were not interested anymore. Like 87% of the search results on that topic stopped. There's about 13% of the population caring about it. And out of 300 million people, that's only 3 million people caring about it. Excuse me, 30 million. Excuse me, my math's off on that one. I was thinking of 1%, my bad. Really, although it's about 380, but it'd be a little bit more. But yeah. You know, you're talking about maybe 30 million people that care. The other 320 million, no, they don't give a fuck. Should tell you all you need to know about that situation. It's like, yes, you need to be worried about the elites, but you also need to be worried about your neighbor that's a pedophile. No, the only thing that's going on right now is to cover up the Jeffrey Epstein files. First it was Venezuela, now it's Iran. Like, albeit they're going to try to label, oh, it's hurting Russia and China. Like, is this relatively true? Yes, but the main reason they were trying to stir up chaos with Russia and China. They were hoping and banking on Russia and China getting involved, and then this being an actual war, so Trump gets wartime powers and can't be impeached, even if those files do come out. And theoretically doesn't have to, like, give up the election as long as the war goes on. Like, if I were to go to war and it's 2028, it doesn't matter about the 2028 election and who won. I'm still president until the war's over. Thankfully, Russia and China have been being fucking smart about this and see him flailing like the old man he is, and they know he's not going to be in there much longer. But the way American society's going here, it's not looking too good. I'll be honest with you. Like, homie, it's getting bad out here. I can't pinpoint it with video evidence yet, but my gut, no, I can feel it in my gut. There's a fucking actual shift happening throughout, like, everyone in America. Again, I'm not going to call everyone a pedophile, but, like, bro, you might want to start being a little bit concerned with your neighbor. I'll be honest with you. It shouldn't be that hard to get, like, truckers, boats, trains, and planes, and farmers to protest. I mean, a lot of these people got children. Shouldn't be that hard. Trump saying it's not like the Winston Churchill way. Well, if it weren't for Winston Churchill, we'd have a lot more problems than we did in World War II. Not sure what he's referring to by that. Raping little kids and being a primary person in World War II is two different things. No one's gonna die for or serve under a pedophile. I'll tell you that right now. Like, bro, I don't care if America's attacked. I'm not enlisting. Sorry, bud. Let's get ready for re-education camp. I'll be honest with you. I'll be over there cheering you on. Yep, kill the pedophiles. Woo! Eating popcorn. Be the fuck honest with you. I'll be honest with you. And I'm not saying this happens within a day or two, but within like easily the next 6 months to a year, yeah, this will start to be pushed the way it is. And I'm telling you this because I was right about the first 6 months of Trump's presidency. You're going to have increased inflation, debt, homelessness, crime, and be on the verge of World War III. Everything's played out that way. Like, homie, I've watched Steve Irwin, dog, a lot, and I've seen all the episodes. Last time I checked, I never saw Australia being red. I'm pretty sure Steve Irwin, that would have been an awesome episode. Crikey, mate, we're out here with these iron industries. I cannot do a good Australian accent, so pardon me. But, crikey, mate, they're destroying the environment out here. It's red like hell. It's just the intro of him walking up kind of masked up. We're in hell today. No, just kidding. This is Australia. And the iron industry ruining environment. Like... I'm not even sure what you're responding to. Whether you're responding to what I was saying like a couple minutes ago or me, what I was talking about with Steve Irwin. Unfortunately, it's like the biblical thing. It kind of happens that way, unfortunately. There's one reason why there's the nation, you know, it's nation v. nation, kingdom v. kingdom. You know, this is North Carolina versus Virginia and like versus Tennessee type thing. Besides USA versus like China. Not to instigate anything with China, it's just an example. In any way, shape, or form. Like, no, like, yeah, sure. And then you got like Beijing fighting like Hong Kong over there. While China's fighting America too. Like, no, it's kingdom v. kingdom, nation v. nation. It's a clusterfuck of a war. You know, I'm shocked I haven't, like, how it starts is pretty much like, I'm shocked I haven't got up and had to run from bullets yet. To be honest with you. Because that's how it starts. Like, no, y'all gonna start shooting the shit out of each other. That's all I know. And I do not want to be in the city. I'm in the woods in the city. Like, no, I'm gone. Like, oh shit. It's one of those mornings. Or nights, whenever it starts. More than one reason that leads up to that, and trust me, pedophilia is just a contributing factor to that for people, because it's not going to be accepted by everybody, but there's a good majority of people that are going to want it, and it's going to be a damn divide. For, like, in all honesty. Hence why I'm trying to not, like, get people in the military armed right now. Like, is it nice to be able to defend yourself? Yes. But at the end of the day, at least they have their fists, you know what I mean? They can't really shoot you. It's kind of fair. It's a little unfair if they got a gun and you don't. I get that part, but, you know, Someone else with a gun and see somebody being irresponsible with a gun should handle that just how it's supposed to be, like order and discipline within the military. So have I ever done a bid? Like, what do you mean a bid? Like a bid on a job? Built by the lowest bidder type thing? Like trying to get a contract? You know what I mean? You got somebody over there saying they could do it for $1 billion, and you got someone saying they could do it for 50 million. The person who said they could do it for 50 million gets it. Unless somebody said they do it for 10 billion, and someone came in with 1 billion, you know, usually they probably give it to the one with $1 billion. It depends how much on their budget it is. I'm not sure what you mean by bid. It's kind of like construction jobs too, you know what I mean? It's kind of like how they set it out. Built by the cheapest bidder. Do-do-do-shh. Oh. You know the budget you can give them, and you know the budget they have. They're saying they can do it for $1 billion. Or 50 million. They might be richer than that and can do it cheaper and buy everyone out. It just depends on the player and whoever's doing it. You know, you might have your Bruce Wayne over there. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, bidding. Dude, that robin's making a lot of noise. And those are the ones with like the solid red chest and like yellow beak and like black top. It'll damn near look like a ground bird the entire time. It will fly, but like it can fly, but it usually runs a lot. On a weird side note, to change the subject, because I like to sit here and think like if the world was like Final Fantasy VII, but all the birds were like the 10-foot chocobos. You know how badass it'd be to be at the red light on your bald eagle? Or like harpy eagle or some shit, bro. Let alone some like cardinal or like chicken nugget bird. You know what I mean? Like a blue jay. It's like a 10-foot big ass bird. Fuck your car. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. There's too much traffic. Fly. Takes a big old shit on your car. You have to sit there and start getting like bird shit insurance. Fucking breaks it. Blows your fucking axles out and everything else. Just that's what I'm assuming you mean by bid. I'm not sure what else you're referring to. All men have, I doubt that. So I'm the only one saying it. Sure. Oh. Again, dude, quitting beer is not the hard part. It's this shit. I'm telling you. It's this fucking shit right now. This right now. For some of y'all, it might be alcohol. I don't know. But for me, it's these fucking cigarettes, dude. And I waste money just to do this. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... I need to go get some, like, Ons or, like, some Zens or some shit. Because I'll be honest with you, that's how I first got through out here when I became homeless. Because, like, no, the gas station in my area, they would sell a promotional little pack of Ons, which are pretty much like Zens. They just call it On, O-O-N. And it came in, like, lemon, mint, cinnamon, I think just like original flavor. But like, yeah, I would have those when I'd be out here. And they really did curb like the actual need to smoke a cigarette. You just have to spit a lot more. If you want to talk about nausea, someone's in here trying to tell me how to smoke a cigar. You want to talk about nausea? Swallow some of that shit. Be over there, ooh, what the fuck? But they'd give them away for free, but I'd go up and there'd literally be like a stack of like ons like about half this high. I'd be like, no one wants these? Give me them all. Because people are like, nah, I don't want it, and they just start stacking it and put it right in my fucking like bug out bag. Just in case I ever became homeless again. Nope, there it is. That's what I need right there. Got all my shit in it. Out I go. Yeah. Well, there's 4 people in here. No one's talking. Like, hello? I'm not trying to scare you and make you go into a mass panic. Like, bro, it's supposed to happen. I don't know why y'all are freaking out. Like, Jesus Christ. You just believe in Jesus Christ, you'll be fine. Yeah, the sky turned red. Oh no. Ooh, so scary. Albeit it's a little low-key intimidating. No, it's not going red over there. It blots out the sun more than anything. It makes it dark, and you really can't see. There's fucking sand flying around everywhere. So unless you got goggles on, no, you're going blind. What's my dream in life right now? Really to get my kid back more than anything. But like, I can obtain that. Like, it's really my dream right now. Especially at this point, the way the fucking direction this world's going is scaring the shit out of me. But like, other than that, like, you know, to be a monetized YouTuber, you know, more famous than all the top 10 YouTubers. You know, pretty much picture all their subscribers added together. That's me at the top. That's my goal. So I'm like financially independent and I'm able to take care of myself, my family, and then like my community. And then, of course, still being like the political advisor that I am, expressing my political opinion. You know, at no point do I like, I may or may not have direct communications with people. I don't fucking know. I doubt, but you know what I mean? I feel like it's too much like operational security issues. But anyways, you know what I mean? It's on a fucking Facebook post. You can read it. Because I'm not 35 yet and I can't run for president. So, it's kind of the future plans right now and getting through this. You know, I got 3 more years to learn. Yeah, I mean, it's been kind of the game plan. Then, of course, you know, getting accountability and justice and, like, compensation to the fucking families of the fucking Special Forces unit that was murdered before they got out Baghdadi. Long story short, that's one thing. All I can do is laugh at it now, because if not, I'm going to go insane. I'm going to be honest with you. No, we going on 7 years now, and I've even took it further these days. Like, bro, it's starting to actually get really upset at it. And then of course, you know, pushing for the release of the Jeffrey Epstein files and accountability for it. Like, this is kind of all the direction I'm moving in right now. Because as much as we are all tone focused on the old Jeffrey Epstein files and like these people that need to be held accountable, there is a new 2.0 Jeffrey Epstein Island somewhere. I'm sure of it. The question is finding it. and stopping it there too. And then it's more than just the elites, because it's in basic, like, you know, like I said, in like over the past few years there under Biden, like, no, some of these states were making it more lenient. You know, Florida and Ron DeSantis over there made it a death penalty. Like, that's how you're supposed to do it, get it to stop. No, these people are over here lowering it and lowering the consequences for it and shit. Again, I'm trying to move America in the correct direction, because we wouldn't be at war with Iran right now. We would have peace. And at the end of the day, we never would have backed out of the JCPOA, but no one wanted to listen. So, and none of this would happen. Israel would have been over there. Oh, Iran's got nukes again. Russia, China, EU, United States of America, IAEA scientists. Bullshit. Shut up. Go jerk off or something. Like, goddamn, that war boner, bro. Jesus. Satan, not today. No. And it's not like, oh, it's just America saying yes or no. No, it's Russia, China, America, and EU, the entire European Union damn near, having IAEA agents there, cross-referencing data, making sure it all lines up. So there's no, like, you know, we're America and it's our scientists and we're telling you you're doing it wrong, versus like just your scientists. No, there's like a devil's advocate, so to speak. Wait, what? Well, you got to realize there's a sex slave trade for women, be honest with you. Attica kind of exposed that. Like, they have no choice, bro. Like, they are literally a pimped out sex hoe. Like, no, you are three holes. You're there to make money. Pillow princess. Forever. Unless somebody saves you and breaks you out of that. No, you like Liam Nielsen's your ass out of there, like taken. No, you're there forever. It's a very dark world. Again, there's more than one reason why Attica ended up killing himself and getting forced into that psychosis of doing that. Homie, he touched everything on the dark web. Whether it was a honeypot or not, he touched enough. In my eyes, because a lot of people are like, oh, we don't know why he killed himself. What the fuck, dude, y'all were like his fans and friends and shit. Dude, he Leroy Jenkins on the dark web. Like, even the FBI would, like, be very careful on the dark web. No, he Leroy Jenkins in. Like, no, like, and was just touching everything. No. I'll be honest with you, I wish I was there live that day, because I'd have been like, bro, save him. He just Leroy Jenkins. Because I was still seeing this in the news later, and I kind of looked into him a little bit, and that's like literally like one of his last videos he did, around the time before he killed himself. I'll be honest with you. So I just put two and two together, quite possibly. And then I did, like, I should watch more of his other content, but like, I don't know how much he says, no bitch, like, you know, snitch, but like, no, he says that at the beginning before he does the stream on the dark web, and then does the same mantra on his suicide video. You know, he goes, I guess I broke my own like code here, because he like technically streamed that and was snitching. Whole scenario. And he's over here, Leroy Jenkins, on the dark web. You know, I mean, finding counterfeit money, the drug websites, like counterfeit US IDs, the sex trafficking industry. He legitimately. depending on how much you take Sean Ryan's show to like heart, like no, there's other people. That's who the three biggest one are. America, Russia, and then you got to realize there's other people who've like made content. I don't know if y'all know who like Chills is, but like he's shown like the top 10 worst dark web like websites to ever have existed. You know, albeit they shut it down, but like, you know, people make another one. It's sick, dude. I'll tell you that. I get a lot of like other people telling me about it. I know it's a place you shouldn't be at, so I like, you know, looking around in there. When people get exposed, they get... Okay, my vocabulary is too shitty for that. I do not know what that word means. The world's in distress. No shit, it's in distress. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. The best, like, I can't even say it that way because people get the wrong idea. Well, yeah, you damn right the world's in distress. Bro, no one's got gas and shit. Like, Russia's gonna have to give shit out, but they're in the middle of a war. And then you can't really buy gas from Russia because that funds their war on Ukraine. And then, like, you know, and we're all in a clusterfuck. Unless they come to peace right now. Or you start routing your oil and gas and get it out of the Strait of Hormuz. Like, shit, it might take an extra 24, 48 hours before you get to the other side of the Red Sea, all the way across Saudi Arabia, maybe less. You know what I mean? No, just put it on a train. Send it to port the other way. Instead of just sitting here, what to do? Well, take it off the boat and put it on a goddamn train. Duh! It's like the Red Sea. They keep attacking our boats. Well, then go around Africa. It'll take longer. Okay, an extra day longer and everyone on the boat's still alive and all the products there are not blown up. Got it. And I have it rather than it getting blown up. And then guess what? That's coming out of my pocket because there's insurance on that shit. So it's even more expensive. Just reroute it. Sure, yes, it's going to cost a little bit more, but it's better than buying a new boat and losing billions of dollars worth of product, if not trillions. If you ain't careful. People, what do we do? Put it on a plane. But I can't carry all of it. Well, you need energy, right? Send a couple more planes. How do you get oil to the field? If you're in a battlefield, how do you bring gas there? Move it that way, you know? But yeah, the boat's off limits right now. Not a problem. Planes, trains, and trucks. That way no one has to go through that fucking strait. Worried about getting shot with an Iranian drone. Where the fuck they launching at cabin anymore? Jesus. No, you have no idea how funny it is. I have to laugh at it because no, it was like when they were defending the Red Sea at the beginning of like the Israel-Hamas war. No, all you really need to do is chill in the Mediterranean, kind of at the beginning of the Suez Canal near Israel-ish. And then go down in the South Arabian Sea, and you kind of had the Red Sea cut off. You had both entrances, whether people understand that or not. And you don't have to worry about you didn't have to worry about half of those drones getting out of here. Maybe 90%. No, like 90% of that problem would have been mitigated. Yeah, sure, it took a day or two extra for the ships to get up to Europe or all in Europe around to like, you know, the Indo-Pacific type thing. But at the same time, no, it's better than losing 300 boats and like trillions of dollars worth of product. And and like, 300 crew member over that extended period of time. We don't go off the rails. I give people quality. I don't go off the rails. I'm going off the rails. I'm just pissed off for a good reason. I mean, even as an employer, that's like reckless endangerment, kind of, unless you sign that in a waiver somewhere. I don't know. I don't have the Bowden waiver. Too literal. I'm thinking of like quality, like GDP, like type product. I got you. Hair color one. I was being too literal. Can't be sticking in the moment. One body book usually is pretty good though. People enjoy that, so there's not like too much. Oh, like you're gonna throw me a curveball because you're a fucking amoeba. No, you go by the book, so like cool. Those are the rules. Bro, I'll sit across from you like Yu-Gi-Oh, dog. Like, I read the rule book for a game. Like, no, that's against the rules. What? Like, transporter in this bitch. What are the rules? No, we can't do that. Albeit, yes, I know tactically and everything else, it's unbeatable. But at the end of the day, no. Man, it ruled. At this point in time, bitch. Can't do it. Hundreds of years ago, before we existed, a man was killing each other still. They decided, bitch. Yeah, I got a lot of qualities, but it's gonna be pretty boring. I'm getting a bunch of dirt off my hands. Well, no, at no point did I mean like bitches. I mean, yeah, sure, man in general wants bitches. Like, what I mean is, like, no, using chemical weapons to kill you, bitch. No, I ran past you, turned around, and then decided to shoot you rather than render you aid. Bitch. Those fucking shitty landmines. Bitch. I know. That's what I mean by bitch. Rules. You know what I mean? You're a bitch if you don't follow them. Oh, I don't put my trust in man. I put my trust in Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, and God, dude. You put your trust in man, you're going to be having ditty parties in the next 6 months to a year. Y'all are lost. I'm being serious. How else did it happen, man? I'm sorry, there's cops, there's security, there's the military, there's doctors. I mean, like, dude. That is man. Look what you got. Well, I trust in Jesus and the Holy Spirit and God. Holy fuck. Not saying everyone's that way, but like, trust me, you're a minority. We are not the majority. You know, again, if you do that basic statistic number off Google trending searches on the Jeffrey Epstein files when it first got released, Like, no, it dropped from like being the top search result and lost 87% of like views and like searches within 2 weeks. So you got 13% people that about really truly care about it. And that was like when the first files got released and people were like, bro, no, that's not really them, release the real files. And then we kind of got what we got now, but the first time, no. So you're only talking about, again, like 30 million people in America that actually care. That's a Google search, and that's assuming all of them are American. That's not getting into 8.6 billion people. You're going to start to realize you're very alone out here. Why there's only 2 people talking in here, though. So it's kind of weird. Did you 6 times, though? Why? I'm curious. Oh no, you're getting blocked and deleted. You were an asshole. Good. Yeah, I don't know why people would be bumming each other either. It's kind of annoying. I want people to get their own life. It's kind of boring. AF. Albeit I was talking about people not talking, I just block ban deleted that guy. No, that's a person that had come in here for a while now, and they would say very inappropriate things to me and accuse me of being very inappropriate things. Well, I do have the word pedophile blocked. You got to understand, I'm like it. So, like, if you put pedophile in there, it won't go through sometimes. Like, you all know I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina. That's another reason why a lot of people ain't been coming through spamming it as much. Because, like, no, I have the entire word blocked, bro. But people didn't want to stop accusing me of it, so it's like, homie, look, you're either aiding and abetting and stolen identity, or you're committing in like active libel and slander. And I'm gonna go with active libel and slander because, to be honest with you, homie, I'd be in prison. I go ahead and tell you that now. And when I went to jail back in 2022, I never got out. Like, just fucking idiots, dude. Yeah, but albeit Yeah, but pedophiles, I've got a strange feeling are going straight to hell in that lake of fire. I got the strangest feeling. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. That's why I also like block meth head, junkie, and all this shit. So if you're over here trying to say I'm a recovering junkie or meth head, like, no, it's blocked. Because they would accuse me of being that. So, like, that's why a lot of these messages are probably not going through. Let alone, like, a lot of the other derogatory comments. I'm going to go ahead and save myself the trouble. So, you know, they're going to be over there just like, trying to spam the same question. It's not going through. And then sometimes it will just glitch out. Because, when I tra-la-la about the red skies and shit, and them talking about it, allegedly it was like getting censored on their end. Because I started bringing up the point, okay, why has Brazil never been red? And they've had many Sahara desert storms. They've had a really bad one. I could have sworn back in like I think it was like 2014 or 2012, they had a really bad one. That came like rolling in. And if it wasn't 2014, it was 2018. I mean, it almost looked like they were in the fucking desert, but you know, it's Brazil. It was a real bad one that came rolling through one time. Yeah, that never went red. I remember it. It was just sand everywhere, dark, from like the camera footage I was seeing. Albeit I found like one clip of it. Everything's kind of like focused on that in the algorithm right now. And if it wasn't Brazil, I know it was somewhere in the Latin America region where they hit one. I saw it myself, and I was like, dude, what? They're getting hit with a sandstorm? They're in the middle of the ocean. Like, how? And it's like this wind that happens, and it carries it like up the Atlantic as well. I guess this time it took it up to like Cyprus and all that shit, allegedly. And Greece. Mind you, this happened the 1st and the 2nd of April. And we all know what the 1st of April is. Haha, April Fools. When I did look at the date, I was like, huh. And then like, Steve Irwin's never talked about it in Australia because there's like another YouTuber's like little short I saw where they were talking about allegedly like the west half of Africa, or not Africa, Australia is red, like kind of currently red right now. And it's allegedly due to iron and their industrial like farming of it. And I know they've been doing that for a while, and I know Steve Irwin would have like made a joke out of that, or could easily made a joke out of that. Like, good day, mates, welcome to hell. But I feel like Steve Irwin would have literally came in and been like, because he's a big environmentalist, so I know he would have condemned it. And be like, look what happened. Could have came in making like kind of a comical skit though, a little like, welcome to hell. What happens when you don't take care of the environment? Yeah. Do. Beep boop bop. Beep bop boop. Bop boop. Wah! Lawyers. Call you Julian? Yeah. Julian! I forget the other movie. Someone's named Julian, and this was a little bit more comical. I know one of them's Big Daddy, though. I think. I got wasted. Oh, yeah. Yashiwa? What? I'll be honest with you, I will not want to live on this planet. I'll be honest with you. If people like really do not get the release of those files, I will lose the will to live. I'll be honest with you, it'll be that bad. Gonna need it to cut the horseman's fingers off. It's like clip, please. Sorry, I was making a joke about a show. Well, there's 8 people in here, and there's only one person talking. Like, hello. You have any constructive criticism? I want to say criticism, but constructive additions to the chat at hand. There we go. Just think about it for a second. And no one is talking. Oh, no. My phone fell over. Na, na. Oh, da, 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 da. Was it tracking? Yes. Okay. Hello, there's 6 people in here. See, what's annoying is, though, like, I want to sit here and, like, talk about politics and everything, but, like, people are upset they can't, like, block, ban, delete me type thing. I can talk to people like this normally on, like, TikTok. and have conversation with them, but they'll always like cut me off, mute me, and everything else. And eventually kick me when I start spitting too much facts, and they don't like the facts. But they'll be sitting over there with politically and parrot. They'll start parroting. And a lot of the shit on TikTok is just a bunch of like stupid like rage bait anyways. A lot of it is. I can just block a lot of your bad words. Oh, God in heaven. La, 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 la. Like, dude, there's no one in the stream talking. Like, hello, there's 5 people in here. Am I too good for y'all or something? Is there nothing to discuss and this is just school? This class, you in school? Like, hey, dude, if I'm a professor, I need to get paid for being a professor. Like, what the fuck? This is some bullshit right here. There's 5 people in my stream and no one's talking. Like, hello? There's 6 people in here. No one's talking. Like, hello? Hello? Earth to my chat. Hello? Are you so high on glowy slop that you can't, like, focus? Have you eaten too much processed food? Have you eaten the turducken? Bro, if you've eaten the turducken, stop eating the turducken. You're eating human flesh. You're like losing your mind, bro. Hello? Earth to my chat. Earth to Matt's chat. Hello? Currently turning Dean into an idiot right now. All right.